Good day, everybody. Welcome back to the Dirty Pat Walsh channel on YouTube with me, your host, Dirty Pat Walsh. I know I got a dip in, but we are going to be reviewing a nasal snuff today. I have 2 left in my box, graciously sent to me by Mr. Suit and Tie Dip and Chew Guy. You've probably heard of, if you're watching my channel, you probably heard of him. But if you haven't heard of him, go check out his channel if you enjoy smokeless tobacco as much as I do. Yeah, where'd it go? All right. So last day we did the Delokia, I think that's how you pronounce it, minty vanilla snuff. And, you know, my afterthoughts on that were it would, a minty vanilla kind of snuff, or mint and vanilla, or whatever. You know, that's a really excellent flavor profile, and you know, it works really well together. And but you know, and I got nothing against India at all. It's just there's snuff. There's something about it, man. It's not like European snuff or North American snuff. It's got a real hard aftertaste to get rid of, you know, and one that you don't necessarily expect to be getting. You know, it doesn't taste like minty vanilla after a while, or smell or whatever. It smells like cardamom and nutmegs and all the ground up hard spices. You know, it's got all these spices in it. It seems, you know. And I love Indian food, man. I love the spices they use. When I owned my own restaurant, I used to source out, you know, specific types of Indian spices. But not up my nose, man. So hold on, let me just get rid of this dip. Anyhow, now I don't know who makes this stuff. It comes in the same little smash box that the other one did. It's exactly the same. Has American flags all on it. It's got like camo. It looks very like American military kind of Hot Topic style, you know. And it says made in India for MrSnuff.com. So, and it says strong plain, 10 grams, strong plain F.U.B.A.R snuff. This is supposed to be super high in nicotine. Alright. Whoa. Okay. This is a can I haven't opened yet. The product is very dark, as you can see there. It looks lighter on my camera than it does in person. It's quite dark. Almost coffee grounds ish. You know. It clumps together well. There's good moisture content in it. Yeah, that's it up close. It looks a little darker there. But I guess we'll give it a hoot and see what it's all about. Okay. This one seems a little better. Definitely high nicotine. I can feel it rushing through my brain. This stuff does clump together really nicely. It's very aesthetically pleasing. All right. Well, really, this is, to me, this is exactly what it says to be. It's, it's actually not bad. It's much better than I expected it to be. So, yeah, it's a real, it's got a real strong, plain scent to it, you know, plain tobacco. Like, if you kind of like, if you took the, it's like, it's like smelling a can of plain dip that isn't very salty, you know, like Timberwolf natural fine cut, you know. But it's pretty rich. There's definitely a lot of nicotine in it. I can feel it like tingling and numbing my areas here, and I can actually even feel it on my tongue, kind of making it tingle as well. So the tongue tingler, F.U.B.A.R, GRUNT. Yeah, I gotta say this isn't bad. I would recommend this much more over any other Indian snuff product I've tried. I've tried a few in my lifetime. I'm really trying to see if there's any of those backing spices, you know. But it doesn't appear that there is. Yeah, I'd have to say this isn't bad. Not bad at all for what it is. You know, I don't know how much this costs. I'm sure it's not very expensive, but you know, if you got to order it through Mr. Snuff or whatever, you're gonna not want to order just this product because you're gonna want to bulk up your order because of the shipping. As it sits in my nose, it's really good. This would be a really good like wake up in the morning snuff. You know, like often I'll have a hit of snuff before, you know, I'll be on my way to the bathroom and brush my teeth and all that when I wake up, and I'll often just grab a can of snuff and have a hit off, you know, just to get that nicotine. But and I could see this being a great snuff for that exact purpose. So much better than I expected. So I'm going to give this I'm going to give this a 7.5 out of 10 because I really don't like the packaging at all. I don't like the combat designs. I don't like the flags and I don't know. They're trying to look like I say, it's like a Hot Topic Army thing, right? This snuff has absolutely nothing to do with being a service person in the U.S. military. So I think it's pretty cheesy, especially because it's not even made in the USA. But now I'm a Canadian, so I'm not patriotic to the USA or nothing. But you understand what I mean, I'm sure. But yeah, so the container alone really knocks off a couple of the points. The snuff itself is actually really good, much better than I expected, and as it sits in my nose, it's just like this really nice, rich, like you're easing into Sunday morning, easing into Monday morning, but you know what I mean? Like it's almost like it invokes a lot of shit in my head. Like like when you're a kid and you're, it's breakfast time and you're smelling coffee being made and stuff like that. It kind of takes me to that place in my head. Yeah. So there you go. F.U.B.A.R. fucked up beyond all recognition. Snuff, grunt. 7.5 out of 10. All right. So that's that review. And I have one can left to review, and it is the Viking Thor's Hammer. And I'm very much looking forward to this product. Very much so. We'll get to that tomorrow. One thing I wanted to say about all the snuff I've been trying that I haven't tried before is this. I know I don't think Suit and Tie was a big fan of this stuff, but this Seville snuff is kicking my ass. I love it. I love the smell of it. I love the high nicotine in it. I love the color of it. This is like, I don't know, like it just looks so cool in the can, But it's just, to me, it smells amazing. So I just wanted to say that. There's been a couple snuffs that have really blown my mind in this collection of snuff. One being this one, and the other one being the American product Checkerberry. It's an American Scotch snuff with wintergreen, and it's one of the best wintergreen scents I've ever smelled in my life. And I would, it's a new favorite for sure. I thought I was committed to the McChrystals and that kind of stuff. But man, it's really nice to try new things. So all right. If you listen to radio, tune in tomorrow to 92.7 CFFF FM in Peterborough, Ontario, Trent Radio. And if you listen between 3 and 4, you can hear me do my radio show, Warehouse of Strangers Radio. It's based off of my Facebook group, Warehouse of Strangers Radio, which if you Facebook and you want to see some cool music posts, go check it out. It's easy to join, and we welcome everybody. You know. Yeah, and if you and even if you tune in, I don't think many people know this, but if you tune in at 2 o'clock, you can hear me do the Smooth Operator Show, which is basically talking about current events around town, things like that. It can be pretty fun, depending on if I have someone in the studio with me or not. And I think I'm going to have someone in the studio with me tomorrow. So yeah, if you can do that, and you want to do that, if you like old garage music and punk rock, and you know, I play a lot of stuff like that, and a lot of bluesy stuff too. You know, it's a definite eclectic mix of really awesome tunes. So tune in. And yeah, if you like this video, please hit the like button. If you care to subscribe, I would very much appreciate that. I think I'm almost ready to break 300 subscribers, which is very small potatoes in the YouTube world, but to me, it's monumental. Yeah, keep on pushing. That's what they say. All right, everybody, be well and have a wonderful, wonderful Monday. Monday, okay?